Hello, hello, welcome back to my channel, Aimee. My name is Aimee. I speak on marriage, I speak on relationship, and also speak on health. Like the recent one I've been doing on coronavirus. Um, I also bring you the update about the latest gist in Nigeria and in other countries, and even the gist of coronavirus where I am in the United States. But now I want to kind of speak on marriage because this is what I represent. Before I dig on that, I want to thank my subscribers. Thank you, and God bless you. Please share this video, invite your friends, and don't forget to put thumbs up at the end of this video. I want to speak on a combination of 4 topics. I want to merge them together. There's a story going on social media right now about side chick, you know. I'll give you the best way in order to do away with side chick without causing alarm. Yeah. So I want to kind of bring it in this form: marriage, self-control, side chick, and one other one. Yeah. So and companionship. Yeah. I almost forgot it. Marriage, let me rearrange it again. Companionship, self-control, and side chick. Yeah. That will be MCCX. Marriage. Before you go into marriage, 2 people have to come together to agree, either in a short term or for a long term. But the African marriage of today it ought to be long-term marriages, but it's like the African marriage is turning around to be the Western marriage. 2 must agree before 2 can come together. It starts from friendship, relationship, get to know each other better, into dating or courtship, finally into marriage. If you can play back to this time when you met this guy, things kind of smooth between you guys. You are there for the guy is there for you. You communicate frequently, you see each other frequently, you are there for each other, to say that grows into what? Marriage. After marriage, these 2 persons cannot solely live legally together. It is not good to live legally if you are not married. It is not good. It has a long-term effect on both of you. So when married, both of you live together, you are there for each other, you are together, as in you are together. You wake up in the morning, you see this person, he wakes up in the morning, sees you, he sees you the way you really are, the way he really is. He appreciates you in that format. You are there for him. He goes out, he comes back, you welcome him with a kiss. You prepare his meal because you have decided to come together to make your marriage work. Along the line, children start coming in, which rightly both of you have agreed that you want to have a number of kids. So when those kids, for those lucky ones who just get married and they start having kids, when those kids start coming in, there's bound to be a shift. The attention that you ought to give to your man is being divided or shifted totally without you knowing. If you are wise, if the woman is sensible enough to know that the kids have come in between to say you and your partner, you have to strategize to ensure that you make that same room, that same space that you both of you have been sharing for your man. Let me go the other way. If both of you are married, let's take for a couple who is married and they are waiting for God to bless them with children. You see that couple, they are together. You see that couple, they exercise the essence of marriage, which is companionship. They talk to each other, they are there with each other, they seek solution together. You know, that companionship come into play totally on a long run. But for those who has kids in between after marriage, this companionship tends to shift a little bit without you knowing it. You can be with a man or living with a man and the man is empty. The man does not have that connection. He just sees you because he doesn't have someone that he can spend or talk to alone. Men still need that time for his wife or his girlfriend, if you are not married, to spend together outside the children. But most marriages today, a lot of us wives forget that the man still crave urge to get that attention that he used to get from you. But since kids has arrived, those kids are blessings. We're not saying they are not, but you ought to still create that room for your husband, that time just for both of you to chat, to discuss, to laugh, to tease, whatsoever you want to do at that time, to have sex, to just be together. That's why in marriage they encourage couples to kind of go out alone, go out, take a vacation, take a trip, just spend evenings out just for both of you without the kids. This is where companionship comes to play. That is the essence of marriage. Marriage is all about companionship. Companionship, having someone to talk to. A lot of persons are going into depression. A lot of persons are lonely. A lot of persons are mentally derailed because they just go out to work, come back, there is nobody in the whole house to chat with, to say, hey, this is how my day went, to say, hello, this is what happened to me today. That simple action, that simple conversation goes a long way to give a man or a woman a good sense of humor. Yeah, a good sense of humor. You can't live, that's why the Bible says man cannot live alone. You can't live alone. You being a woman, you can't live alone. You being a man, you cannot live alone. The essence of these two coming together is to be there for each other at all times. I've talked about marriage, companionship, self-control in marriage. I used to have a friend when I was way back in Nigeria. He told me that before he got married, he has a bad temper. Man, that can kill, that can destroy your home. That was a man. But this day I want to talk about self-control in the area of women. I used to remember when I was still growing up, my mom used to tell me that when he and your dad you have argument or any slight quarrel, they move or she moves away to the in-laws house. Yeah, do we still that? Do we still do that these days? Self-control. I found out that a lot of women are taking justice into their hands. No, that is not the best way. That is not the best way. Self-control. There's a saying in my adage that ugbe na begi no de eroma. When you there's bound to be slight misunderstanding. There's bound to be argument. There's bound to be quarrel. These are okay when it does not escalate. These are okay when it does not go beyond boundaries. These are okay when you control it. These are okay if you use this avenue to bring back the love that is dying. Sometimes love dies in marriage. Sometimes love wither. Sometimes love goes away. It's not up to you to kind of revive it. How do you revive it? By your action, by showing love to your partner, by doing that thing that he likes, by being taking care of yourself, by dressing nicely for your husband. Yeah, a lot of men go out there because their wife no longer look cute in their eyes. Their wife no longer dress sexy in their eyes. Their wife only dress in the native attire for occasion all the time. This is not good. If you are home, wear bun shorts and a top like this. Yeah, put it on. It's for your man. Dress sexy. Go for the latest outfit if you can. It's for your man. Do what you were doing that attracted that man to you while you were young. Keep doing that thing. You don't just realize to say, I've gotten him, now it's mine. No. Even if you are married, there is still tendency that that man, that woman can still fall in love with somebody else. There's still that tendency that that man, that woman can still be loved even in marriage. So it's not up to you to kind of work your marriage out step by step on a daily basis. A lot of things might come to kind of stop this process. What do? That is where a side chick comes in. There's a story of it's a viral video that is going on social media now about side chick being embarrassed by this wife of this man. In my own opinion, I think that is not the best way to handle such situation, because when you embark on it in that process, it kind of sends signal to you, to the husband, to that man, that you have publicly disgraced him. So to avoid that further quarrel or termination of the marriage, there are other ways you can handle it. Well, for me, it is my husband I will kind of work on. It is my relationship with my husband that I will kind of work on. I will look at those areas that are no longer that have left alone, that I ought to kind of be working on. I will look at myself in the mirror. I will look at my hair. How often do I do my hair? How often do I put on makeup? How often do I bathe? Do I even bathe well? How often do I wear nice clothes? How often do I take care of my nails? You need it, baby. How often do I take off my toe? How often do I wear perf? No? If you know your kind of man, follow him, just like IG. follow him in that pattern. If your husband is, you know him better, step up to that level. Step up to that level that he is, because that's the kind of girl you want. If, let's say for example, if you observe that your husband is that competitor life, big hearts, you know, and your heart is kind of leads you here, what do? You start working, you start searching. How do I make my bumble to be big for my husband? You know how to save your home. Do not care what people say. If your husband loves the kind of hair that is colored, all colored, nothing should stop you to do it. If you know that your husband loves big busts, research and try making your own to be bigger if it's not big. You can. There are ways you can do this, my dear sisters. There are ways you can make it happen. Subsequent time, I will make a video on how you can increase your bust and your ass naturally. It works for me. I'll show you. Standing for your man. Take that position. Take that step with your man. Do not allow somebody else to come and sit on your seat that you have been working for. Do not just play it away, all because he has been doing it. He might be doing some certain things that you do not understand where it's coming from. This is somebody that grew up to be 45 years, 50 years, 40 years, 30, as the case may be. You got married to this person. 30 years of adulthood. It's no joke. Do you know what he or she has accumulated? Come on, it can't throw them away. It brings them along. So it is not up to you to kind of bit by bit, with wisdom, show him how to drop those things, because it is no longer needed. Show him how to bit by bit, with love, to keep those things away. So do not embarrass your husband in the public by attacking side chick. By attacking side chick in the public, you are exposing is your man. Your husband is not your enemy. Like I said, you don't know where it's coming from. You don't know the factors that are responsible. Do it in this way by, yes. They've told you, yes. You've seen it, yes. You walk past the girl, yes. Go back home. Dress nicely. Cook the best food for him. Give him the best sex. Up, down, side, left, whatsoever you can. Show him love. It is through love that you can conquer your enemy. It is through love that you can gain victory. It is through love that you can overcome any situation that come across you. Keep showing him good. Keep showing him love. Keep opening the door of love to him. Don't drive him out. When you are side chick, it can go out and never comes back. It can go out for a while, and that while can bring more bridges into your relationship. As you do this, God will bless you. The Holy Spirit will grant you wisdom. Please don't forget to give my video thumbs up and subscribe to that red subscription button if you have not done so. Please share this video for our wives, mom, sisters, husband to watch. See you again in my next video. See you. Bye.